they're on the poly track, they're all set. Girlfriend just to settle in, and away they go. Girlfriend in 7th Virtue in the middle of the picture. Across the lakes in the orange silks, Hurricane Nell toward the inside. Just off them, Champagne Showers. Sulphur's got good early dash. So the early leaders, Girlfriend and Sulphur, there's only a half a length in it. Champagne Showers in the yellow on the outside. Hurricane Nell's in close proximity. Then comes Lady Ophelia. Minnie the Minx is further back. 7th Virtue with about 6 lengths to trace down. Sawborn's on the outside. Minnie the Minx further back. Sapphire Light in 60 seconds. Top of the lane, Girlfriend. All to run for with just on 350 metres left to go. Champagne Showers looks to apply pressure towards the outside. Look right, 7th Virtue got about 3 to make up. Girlfriend comes under a drive, running on across the lake, and 7th Virtue is now putting in a spirited run down the centre. Across the lake, 7th Virtue now puts in a big stride on the outside, and be with 7th Virtue. U-Bolt's running on strongly, but 7th Virtue won it. Second position across the lake. Photos behind that. Champagne Showers was on the inside, and U-Bolt was staying on nicely in the closing stages. So number 7, 7th Virtue, came roaring through with about 250 metres to go. Down the inside across the lake, but 7th Virtue just gets the better of exchanges and goes on for the victory. Across the lake, staying on. U-Bolt was also making good late progress towards the outside, but 7th Virtue wins it. Across the lake, second, you're going to find U-Bolt's going to get up for third, just ahead of Champagne Showers, and further back was Hurricane Nell, Minnie the Minx, and as far as the favourite Girlfriend goes, showed the speed, but just faded tamely from the 300-metre marker. Coming to the 300, Girlfriend still had the lead by a neck from Champagne Showers, but you could see by the body language, comes under pressure, and 7th Virtue now just roars away from them down the centre of the track. This is for the Sean Terry stable, Anthony Delpeche, and 7th Virtue goes on to score the maiden in race number 1. Back to the studio.
Well, just the 2 runners for trainer Sean Terry this afternoon at Greyville. His reserve runner comes in, Heptagon. But this was definitely the filly that Sean's downforced, the daughter of 7th Rock, bred by Claverflace Stud, owned by Chris Van Niekerk and Marcus Euster, and given a nice patient ride here by jockey Anthony Delpeche. And the gentleman's going to tell us a bit more. Is Sean Terry. Nice to have him on course today, Shawnee, with your kids. And firstly, you know, just watching that first run was a good run. The second start in particular was a much better effort, but last time our touch unlucky.
Yes, a touch unlucky last time. I mean, obviously Scottsville, it's a little tricky when you want to hold the horse up because you don't get a run when you need to go, and especially with everything gathering to the inside. So I think Ant was a bit unlucky the last time, but you know, she certainly made amends here. Big thank you to Chris and Marcus for their unwavering support and their loyalty. And yeah, I'm sure it's for 7th Rock. It's a feather in the cap. Claverflace Stud, both directors. I'm sure they'll be very chuffed with that.
You got a reserve runner that comes in later on, expecting some kind of improvement.
Dees, to tell you the honest truth, last time we were very, very disappointed, and I think a great deal of that poor performance had to do with the fact that he was caught wide and over-raced a little bit. I think we're actually going to have to drop him in and just learn a bit more. Let him finish strongly. If he gets there, he gets there. If not, well, there's always another time. But we can't waste another run as we did the last time.
Stable to follow, always in the firing line every season, season in, season out. Last season overall, Sean, your take on the way things went?
You know, Dees, everything went very nicely for us up until March, and things went wrong. Big horses didn't compete in the season, and just things went really wrong for us. We had a lot of horses with respiratory noises, and I'm not making excuses. I mean, very, very well done to Justin Snaith and his team. They deserved it. They've been after the title for a long, long time, and they're a very smooth, slick, professional outfit, and they deserve everything. But I was quite happy that we finished off well, but things did go wrong for us in the middle months.
Before you leave us, how's the string looking for this season?
Yeah, we've got some nice horses, and obviously we're taking our time. We've probably only got about 30% of the string running now. The balance are in their vaccines, and I think towards the end of the year we'll start with some nicer runners, but we'll have lighter numbers through the first 3 months of the season, building up to the December, January months.
You got a pigeon pair. What's their name, Sean? I didn't get the pleasure of meeting them.
My little boy on the left here is Daniel, and Sienna over here is on the right. Sienna's going to say something. See?
Sienna, quickly.
Well done to Uncle Chris.
Why don't you Uncle Chris?
Okay, shot, Sean. Well played.
Thanks, sir.
Lovely. Come through, Bonji. Let's have a chat. You know, we chatted about this filly's last run, and she was a touch unlucky. We watched the replay, and similar type of ride today, but when things opened up turning into the straight, that was the filly to beat you, because you looked like you had a ton in hand.
Yeah, we just decided to drop her in a little bit today, and I came off the fence coming towards the straight, and I looked in front to look for Anton, and obviously he was under pressure already, and I had a lot of horse underneath me, and yeah, she won a good race, and I think she'll get better, and she wants a little bit further and just ride a bit patient.
You went up to Gauteng yesterday, you closed off the meeting, so nice to get one early on the board back in the province.
Yeah, it's nice to go back to Joburg again now after the cold winter, and the season's going to start in a month or so, and you don't want to lose tab with the good horses in Joburg, and it's nice to start riding again there.
Just having a look at your rides this afternoon, anything else you fancy later on?
Well, I thought Tabrick could be maybe my best ride today, and he's still a young horse. He's never been on the surface. That's a concern.
Before you leave us, talking about the surface, I mean, it's standard, isn't it?
At the moment, it's definitely the best surface I'm enjoying riding on. It is really good for racing, and I think they're done a fantastic thing, because this time of the year, especially with all the tracks being so dry and not so good, and at least we can turn to this track, and it's beautiful.
For this season, have you renewed your sponsorship with Avantier?
Yes, we have. I'm very happy with them, and let's hope they're still happy with me.
Well played, well done. You're early on the board. All the best for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, thanks very much to Mr. Van Niekerk and Mr. Juster. Really appreciate the ride, and to Sean, and to my sponsor, Aventure. Thank you.
Lovely. Jockey Anthony Delpes, trainer Sean Terry, and of course the daughter of Seventh Rock, Seven Virtue, has come through to win race number 1. If you caught this quartet, well done to you, because it was difficult finding the minor placings. 7, 9, 2, and 6. Your provisional results. Race number 1. Coming up next will be the start of the bipod, and the bipod will start at 12:50. 12:50 will be the start of the bipod, and my cameraman tells me that I got that all wrong. 7, 9, 6, and 2. 7, 9, 6, and 2. Apologies for that. That's your final result. Race number 1.